I'm fine, thank you. And you?
Good. Yeah, all good, thank you. Very good.
Perfect. Okay, Miles. So we make some changement on the post processor.
Yes.
I want just to concentrate a little bit with this today.
Yep.
It
Okay.
takes not too much. In 10 minutes, I think we have. I explain a little bit better what we change.
Yep.
We change a lot of things, and so now we have the possibilities to understand directly from the drawings the dimension,
Okay.
and this is quite important because in this way we fix some problems, and I want to show you a little bit. Okay, so now when you open AlphaCam, maybe you have another one here, but okay, I open. Automatically you have the possibilities to set the material. I mean,
Okay.
as we already done, nothing is changed in this way. I mean, I open on geometry rectangle, for example, 0, 0, 1600, 600, for example.
Yeah.
And now it's possible to have also the thickness. So you can go on 3D and set materials.
Okay.
So the materials you switch on the yes, you click on the base, must be rectangular or a square.
Yep.
Right button of the mouse, and you have the material top Z is 0 every time.
Okay.
On bottom it's minus the thickness, for example 19.5 or 20 or what else.
Yep. Yep.
And so this is the situation. Now you have the material.
Okay.
Of course, in the first, in the main phase, you can do as you want. For example, I don't know, I do something like this. So you can do everything, more or less, what do you need. And you can also view, as if I switch off the 3D, I can also switch off the visualization. Let me see, in shading, this one. So
Okay.
if it's
Yep.
too white, you can switch off, so no problem.
Okay.
So you decide, but anyway you have the third dimensions, so you have also the
Okay.
thickness now as information. And for
Yep.
example, when you do something with the tools, I see you create some tools, good.
Well, just fine. Just playing around. Yep.
Yeah, inside, and for example, I make a pocketing of everything, so I clean this area. The material top is anyway 0, so we don't touch all the parameters
Yep.
that we already saw. We don't touch, so the
Yep.
system is still the same. Okay, and for example, I do something like this.
Okay.
Okay, and then now what happened? When I want to export for the machine, I come back here, and I go on output and see, so the same thing, but appears the new post processor, and now,
Yep.
for example, I will save in this directory, no problem. I can write something like, I don't know, Damiano. So this is the name, for example. So I test also another thing. We spoke maybe when you choose a name, you have to be careful because the name must be without the space.
Okay.
And not more than eight words. Maybe we already say these things
Okay.
some lesson ago. Now, if it works, so we make a test because I don't remember if but I think to put also the on the name inside in the programs, I will take the name that you give me and I check. If I have some space, I take out the space. And if you have longer words, I stay on eight words anyway.
Okay.
For example, in this way, we try what happened. And now this is completely new. You have, as you can see, you have the system understand all the dimension himself.
Yes.
Can be, this is because I create the three-dimensional panels.
Yep.
You will see that it's also possible to go on and don't create the 3D, no problem. In this case, I will show you after what happened with this page. Then I have the edge trimming. This is an argument that we don't touch until now, but is when you work around to the panel.
Yes.
When you work totally around to the panel, you decrease, you make a modification on the dimension of the panel.
Yep.
So this part we will speak about. In this moment, you can also switch off, like in this way. The 0 point in your machine selection is just A, so I switch off the possibility to choose A or B.
Yep.
And then you press enter. So when we open the file here, maybe it's here. So the first name is completely long, the completely length.
Yep.
But what the machine sees inside is this name.
Okay.
So it's maximum 8 words and without space.
Okay. Yep. Okay.
So works also this. Okay, now when I work, for example, I take a program. Let me see. Yeah, for example, this one. Sideboard, maybe. Let me check if it's the right sample or not. Yes, can be a good example. Okay, for example, you take a program, you make it on the past, so without to produce it with the thickness.
Yep.
It's not a mistake. Maybe let me see if you have without the sideboard, maybe it's better. For my yes, this one. And it's okay. So you if you don't want to create the thickness, is not a problem.
Yep.
Of course, in my opinion, it's better because so you have also the information of the thicknesses inside in the drawings can be interesting. Yes. Because otherwise you don't know.
Yep.
But okay, it's not a mistake. You can also create this kind of panel without anything. So I don't go here and I don't touch the set materials.
Yeah.
Just okay. And for example, it's okay. They want just to work it. What happened when I make output and see? The system, okay, we can release the name. The system say, okay, because we don't have the 3D panels, X, Y, and thickness is 0.
Yep.
But, so you can write by the keyboard, or there is also another way. You can press here. And if I select the geometry is this, the system understands automatically the dimension.
Okay.
Of course, I have to put manually this because the thickness is. I don't have any information inside in the drawings.
In the drawing, yep.
So I have to write, but otherwise it's quite good. Also this system. Okay. So you can decide. I think it's better to produce also the thickness. But you will see if can play for you or not.
Okay. Yep.
You can do both, so no problem.
Okay. Excellent.
Okay, so this is the last version, and we work from this point and we go in the machine with this version of the program.
Yep.
I'm thinking about. So you have the tools now.
Yes.
Good. And you have also some panels to test the machine.
Yep.
Good. So just we need one thing to produce something on the machine, and we produce something. I don't know if tomorrow or Friday.
I'm on a job tomorrow and Friday, unfortunately, so I won't be around. Okay. So would Monday be okay?
Yes. Okay. Also Monday.
Yep.
Yes.
Okay.
No problem. I have just to make a modification on your blocks of the machine.
Yep.
To make it, and we do it together now. So it takes just 2 minutes, but I want to have the new configuration also in the machine.
Okay.
So to connect with the machine, of course, I cannot connect directly. So as you saw the last time, the procedure is with the USB key, we can have the backup of the machine, and then we make the modification directly here on the on your computer.
Okay.
I think you have already inside maybe the last backup can be. Maybe yes, maybe not. Let me see. Where I put the last backup? This one.
Okay.
It's 12. Yeah, it's this. Okay. I have just to add a couple of information here. Sorry. Okay. That's it. Now you have the key for transfer with the machine.
Yep, it's just plugged it in. Yep.
Okay. This one. Ah, yes, also here. Perfect. Okay, I clean the backup. And then so we have okay. Okay, now the last thing to do is install this file on the machine.
Yep.
So you can take out the key.
Yep.
Put on the machine.
Okay. So I just got to turn the machine on. Do I need the air compressor connected to it?
The machine is we just need to turn the key, nothing else. So we don't give power to the machine. So the green button or the emergency stop can be off.
Yep.
Because we just need to switch on by the key the screen. So it's enough.
Oh, okay. Okay. Yeah.
And now you can press from the first page when it's on. From Vision,
yep.
You can press F4.
F4? Yep.
Sorry, I'm wrong. Come back, escape from the first page. It's enough to press F3.
F3?
Yes, and F2.
F2. Yep.
And you have the code. The password.
Yeah, hold on. Let me. I'll close the shutter again, and then I'll do a video if that's easier, so you can see.
Yes. Okay. No problem. Yes. Yeah. Give me the video. Yeah.
Okay, it's too bright, so I'll just close the shutter.
It's better. Okay.
Hello.
Hi. Okay, so.
It's all a bit tight. I've got a few projects going on today, so.
Yeah.
It's worth it. Okay. Here we are.
Okay. Press escape, please. Escape another time. Okay. F2 and F3.
Can you see it properly?
F2 is okay. Okay. Now you have the code and it's 0546 every time.
0546.
No, no, no. You maybe just yes. Okay. Now you can press F1. Disk. Disk is on the bottom of the window. Yeah.
Enter.
Just enter. Yes. And then load file. This one you press enter. Now it's loading. Okay, so you can press F1, and if you can see on the windows, on the bottom of the windows, you have compile.
Compile, bottom one. Yep.
Yes, and you go down up to you are on compile, and then enter on compile. Okay. Generated. Okay, that's it. You can press escape up to the first page vision and you can switch off. Okay, Mike, so Monday we try something to work. If you have time because something changed on Friday, for example, you know that I'm in the office. Otherwise, Monday.
Okay, perfect.
Good.
Excellent. Thank you very much.
Okay. Yes, you can ask me. Tomorrow I have just an appointment tomorrow morning, something like between 9 and 10 o'clock.
Okay.
And then I'm waiting a customer to me. Yes, it came to me, but I don't know when. If it's in the morning, afternoon, I don't know. So if you have time also tomorrow, just give me a message and then we see what happened. Maybe we find 30 minutes, 40 minutes.
Perfect.
So you know that you can, ask me and then we see what happens.
Excellent, thank you. And also, material-wise, to cut, I mean, I've got a lot of scraps, but, I mean, would you want MDF or...
Yes, it's okay. It's okay, MDF.
It's best, yeah?
MDF, it's perfect.
I'll just use I've got a scrapped one there, which is just a cheap one, and that'll be
yeah, as you prefer, Miles, as you prefer.
Okay.
For me, it's more or less the same.
Excellent. Thank you very much.
Okay, that's it.
All right. Thanks a lot. Have a good rest of the day.
Thank you very much also to you.
Bye-bye.
Bye, Miles. Bye.